balita at all-time favorite music hits. Sa lungkot at ligaya, kami pa rin ang inyong kasama. We're the place where you truly belong. Mula sa TVH Group of Networks, ito ang inyong himpilan. Ito ang inyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila. From Kool Studios, this is koolNews Primetime.
Good evening, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. This is koolNews Primetime. I'm Cairo, and we will be here until 11 p.m. to serve you the latest news headlines that care for you. We are live on Kool FM and News Radio 93.1. Let's get into the headlines. Providing food or drinks to supporters during campaign sorties is prohibited. Commission on Elections Complex Chairman George Aaron Garcia said on Tuesday the start of the campaign period for Senate and party-list group seat aspirants. Garcia said outside lines of the kick-off of Upland Backlash or Operation Dismantle. Bawa po ang pagpapakain, yan po ay nakalagay mismo sa batas. Pagkamat po na aawa kami sa mga umaattend pero yan po ang nakalagay sa batas. Dapat sundin ng mga kandidato at partidong politiko. Feeding of supporters is not allowed because the law says so. While we pity those who attend, that is what the law states, and the candidates and party lists must abide by it. Garcia said this is a mandate under the 1985 Election Code or the Omnibus Election Code. That's what we are saying, the 1985 Election Code, and we can't do anything about it because it has been a law for a long time already and has not been amended, Garcia added. Article X, Section 89 of the OEC states that it shall be unlawful for any candidate, political party, organization, or any person to give or accept, free of charge, directly or indirectly, transportation, food or drinks, or things of value during the 5 hours before and after a public meeting, on the day preceding the election and on the day of the election, or to give or contribute, directly or indirectly, money or things of value for such purpose. Meanwhile, receiving campaign souvenirs such as ballers, caps, and t-shirts are allowed as long as the candidates sought permission from the public to distribute them. At the kick-off of Upland Backlash, Garcia also said that all bets will not dismantle illegal campaign materials within 3 days will face election offense or disqualification. Garcia noted that campaign materials are considered illegal if they do not follow appropriate sizes, are not made of the right materials, and are posted in electric posts or trees. According to COMELEC Resolution Number 11111, election propaganda must be made of cloth, paper, cardboard, or any recyclable materials. To build momentum in the lead to the May 2024 election, the administration-backed Alianza para sa Bangko Pilipinas is leveraging Ilocano unity with a pro-population rally in Ilocos Norte, the stronghold of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Set at the Ilocos Norte Centennial Arena, the kick-off, which will start at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, February 11, is said to be a case for continuity and stability in the administration, consolidating support in the president's following. This is not just a campaign launch. It's a reaffirmation of our commitment to build on the progress we have made under President Marcos Jr., said campaign manager and Navota City Representative Toby Tiangco. The administration's slate is composed of Senators Pia Catiano, Amy Marcos, Lito Lapid, Bong Revilla, and Francis Tolentino, former Senators Pamphil Locsin and Manny Pacquiao, former Senate President Vincente Soto III, former Interior Secretary Benher Apolos, former Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tufo, Deputy Speaker Camille Villar, and Makati City Mayor Abby Pina. Back in 2022, it was noted delivered 356,221 out of 380,721 votes for Marcos, and with 434,140 registered voters for this year's election, the province remains a critical base for the administration. The event, which is expected to be headlined by Marcos himself, is seen to set the tone for the administration's campaign, with candidates outlining their plans for economic growth, infrastructure expansion, and social welfare programs. This is a long story. We're gonna save this one for the second job, so we're gonna move on to the rest for now. The Department of Health on Tuesday reported a decline in cases of influenza-like illnesses and dengue nationwide from January 1 to February 1. In a radio interview, TVH spokesperson Assistant Secretary Alba Domingo said a total of 9,995 cases of ILI, or influenza-like illnesses and dengue, have been logged as of February 1, a 53% drop from 21,340 cases recorded for the same period in 2024. 6 deaths were recorded, which is lower compared to 33 deaths recorded for the same period in 2024. Domingo said even if the overall number is 53% lower than 2024, we see an increasing trend. Not alarming, but we have to follow our government. DFA's advisory for those going to Japan is applicable to all Filipinos. He advised everyone to wash hands properly, wear face masks, cover their mouths when coughing, and rest at home when experiencing symptoms of flu. He also confirmed the advisory of the Philippine Embassy concerning the increased influenza cases in Japan. The DFA issued this, but the DOH supports it. The advisory is based on data, he said. There is no outbreak announced in Japan, but the Epidemiology Bureau sees an increase in influenza-like illnesses in Japan. ILI cases in Japan increased starting November 2024 but have started going down in January, which is a trend during winter. Domingo urged Filipinos traveling to Japan to follow the DFA's advisory. And Philippine National Police Chief General Romel Francisco Marbel said partisan active officers would face sanctions after a group of retired PNP Academy alumni declared support for Vice President Sara Duterte amid her impeachment. The PNP leadership does not and will never condone political partisanship within its ranks. Our officers have sworn to serve the public, not political interests. Any claim to the contrary is far from the truth, Marbel said in a statement on Tuesday. Any active PNP member proven to be involved in partisan political activities will face sanctions, including possible dismissal, in accordance with existing policies and regulations, he added. The statement came after a letter from members of PNPA class of 1991 in support of Duterte was made public over the weekend. PNP spokesperson Brigadier General John Forjado clarified that 3 active duty members of PNPA class 91 did not sign the letter. She added that retired members were no longer within the PNP chain of command and are free to express their personal views, but active members remain apolitical, non-partisan, and professional. Our duty is to the Filipino people. We are not influenced by political affiliations and remain steadfast in ensuring peace, order, and security for all. The public can trust that the PNP will uphold its core values of integrity, service, and fairness at all times, Marbel said. This is koolNews Primetime. It is now 10:40 p.m. and we will return with more news headlines right here after the break.
As we enter the new era of Kool FM, the CN Corporation takes over some of Kool FM's most brightest and biggest time slots, playing you some of the best hits on Music Zone with DJ Sen every Fridays from 12:30 p.m. to 2 in the afternoon.
Sunday Primetime Party. Sunday Primetime Party. Sunday Primetime Party.
Every Sundays from 7 to 9 in the evening. Gusto ko Biyernes. Coming soon. And the most awaited, widely anticipated, the homecoming of the one and only TWC this May 10 after May Tulugan with the Master Geo. All these and more only on the station where we call us home. This is
Miss, pabili ng Farex B.
Farex B ha? Ayaw ko ng iba.
Yung Farex B nga po.
Meron kayong Farex B?
Marami ang umaasa sa akin, kaya Farex B.
Buong Pilipinas ay far-excited! Hindi nagpapahinto sa ngalay, tusok, manhid sa tulong ng
Farex B, Farex B, far-excited with Farex B.
with proper diet and healthy lifestyle. Farex Vitamin B1, B6, B12.
If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Yeah.
Sa ulo ng mga balit!
Nabitin? Magtusiran Forte with Total Cough Relief Formula. Laban sa dry non-stop ubo, kati sa lalamunan due to post-nasal drip at sakit sa kakaubo.
Tusiran Forte!
Unilab yan. Dextromethorphan, HBr plus phenylpropanolamine HCl plus paracetamol is the generic name of Tusiran Forte. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
MyCafe Sachet Saving Special. Big tipid sa Ben Tipid Promo. Maagang pamasko hatid sa inyo ng Jemar Herbs Incorporated. Maaari nyo nang mabili ang 10 sachets ng MyCafe 5-in-1 plus 1 coffee mix sa halagang 150 pesos lamang. Makakasave ka ng 20 pesos. Ang promong ito ay eksklusibo lamang sa aming mga online shops. Limited time offer lamang ito ka-winner. Kaya order na habang may stocks pa. Exclusive for Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok. Hanapin lang ang Jmar Marketing Online Shop.
Madalas nangangasim ang tiyan? Maaring acid yan. Pag may acid, Suprasid. Tandaan ang United Home Suprasid.
Unilab yan.
Sodium bicarbonate is the generic name of United Home Suprasid. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Ang lakas mo, may lalakas pa. Sa Revicon Forte, may muscle-building amino acids tulong para mas lumakas ang katawan with proper diet and exercise. Pag malakas ang katawan, lumalakas din ang loob. May lakas para sa ambisyon mo.
Revicon Forte!
Lakas. Unilab yan. Multivitamins, minerals, and amino acids is the generic name of Revicon Forte.
San Miguel Pale Pilsen presents Isa, Dalawa, Tawa!
Coco, patulong naman sa mga tanong namin oh.
Game!
Anong tawag sa beer na nakakatawa?
Ano?
Eddie Biro!
Ano naman tawag sa beer na kumakanta? Ano?
Eddie Birit!
Anong tawag sa beer na nauubos?
Alam ko yan. Disabir!
Tumpa! Kaya bili na tayo ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen. San Miguel Pale Pilsen, sarap laging kasama. Drink responsibly.
Dahil sa sapat na kapital at makabagong makinarya, mas produktibo na ang bukirin ko. Nakapagpundar na rin ako ng bahay, nakapagpag-graduate pa ako ng doktor at engineer.
Gaya ni Ginoong Judani Cara, 2024 Land Bank Ulirang Magsasaka Awardee. Kaya mo ring pagyamanin ang iyong agribusiness sa tulong ng Land Bank AgriSenso Plus. Ang Land Bank AgriSenso Plus ay programang pautang ng Land Bank para sa mga magsasaka, mangingisda, SMEs at korporasyong nakapokus sa agrikultura. Land Bank AgriSenso Plus, kaagapay sa pag-asenso.
For more details, visit the Land Bank Lending Center near you or call 02-8405-700. Your future, powered by Land Bank. Land Bank is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and a member of PDIC and BankNet.
Your playground, now online. Bet88 has over 1,500 games, secure and fast gameplays. Meron pang play for fun option to try all the games. Ibang swerte to. Bet88.ph.
Gaming for 21 years old and above only. Game responsibly. Keep it fun.
Casino Ethyl Alcohol. Sa proteksyon ng pamilya, di kailangang mahal. Casino Ethyl Alcohol kills up to 99.9% of germs based on representative germs tested with good scent sa presyong sulit. Trusted na, safe pa sa bulsa. Yes to good vibes. Yes to good scent. Ethyl Alcohol is the generic name of Casino Regular. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Ako si Melba Avergonzado, 64 edad. Di na ko kakita. Blind na kayo akong mata ba. Pag-check sa doktor, ingon siya, ay naaman dahi kay katarak. Ingon ang doktor, paoperahin lang ni. Mingko, di ko duk, mahadlo ko ng operasyon duk. Uy, ingon ang doktor, sige, kain na lang na siya og iBerry.
Ang iBerry ay dietary supplement na may iBright flower extract at bilberry berries.
Nagpasalamat jud ko pag-ayo sa iBerry. Murag na arang-arang naman akong pananaw kay makalakaw naman ko mag-usa.
Mahalagang paalala, ang iBerry ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Napatunayan na, sa panahon ng pinakamatinding pagsubok, dala ni James Roaf ang pagbangon, pag-asa at pagbabago. Nang tinamaan tayo ng matitinding kalamidad, nagpatayo si Roaf ng higit 200,000 bahay at nagbigay ng hanap buhay para sa mga nasakuna. Nang naging kalihim ng turismo si Roaf, higit 5 milyong turista ang bumisita sa Pilipinas at nakalikha ng higit 10,000 trabaho at oportunidad para sa lahat. Leadership, results, integrity. James Roaf, pagbabagong kailangan para sa ating bagong bayan. Political ad paid for and by Action Nacion People's Coalition, 14th floor New World Hotel, Ayala Center, Makati.
Tol, tol, tol! Tol, tol, tol! Tolentino, tol ng bawat Pilipino! Tolentino!
Tolentino, senador.
Police Primetime. Let's continue with our headlines. As President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Cambodian Prime Minister Samdech Mohab Bobor Matnet on Tuesday signed a pact in a bid to eliminate double taxation on income tax, along with other key agreements on sectors of agriculture and tourism. On trade and investment, we welcome our formal cooperation on the avoidance of double taxation, Marcos said in a joint press conference. The double taxation agreement was signed by the Department of Finance Chief Ralph Recto and his Cambodian counterpart, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation Minister Rak Sokhon. The DFA was supposed to be signed in October 2024, but DOF said it was postponed upon the request from the PEN officials. Negotiations on the DTA began in 2018 in Manila and was followed through in 2019 in Siem Reap, Cambodia, the DOF said. The DOF says that the country is planning to renegotiate its DTAs with Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. Marcos said initiatives like the DTA will see more Filipinos investing in Cambodia and more Cambodians investing in the Philippines. Manila and Phnom Penh also signed memorandum of agreements on agriculture sector and tourism. Agriculture Secretary Francisco Laurel and Cambodian Counterpart Minister Duchina signed a memorandum of understanding or MOU on agricultural and agribusiness cooperation between both nations. We also see Cambodia as an important partner in ensuring food security, Marcos said. I am pleased that we have come to an agreement to pursue stronger collaboration in agriculture and in agribusiness. Marcos enjoined Filipinos and Cambodians in the agriculture sector to actively participate in various programs under this agreement. Manila also signed key MOUs on tourism and cultural affairs with Phnom Penh, a nation renowned for its rich cultural heritage and monuments like the Angkor Wat. Tourism Secretary Ma Esperanza Cristina Garcia Frasco and Cambodian Counterpart Minister Hok Hak signed an MOU on tourism cooperation between two nations for the period 2024 to 2028. Likewise, National Commission for Culture and the Arts Chairperson Victorino Mapa Manalo and Cambodian counterpart Minister Ruang Saskona renewed the MOU on prevention of looting and illicit trafficking of cultural properties. We have renewed our agreement on the prevention of looting and trafficking of cultural properties, which reaffirms our commitment to safeguard our highly regarded cultural items, to facilitate expert exchanges, and to promote collaboration that can enable future generations to appreciate the remarkable representation of our history and our identity, Marcos said. As we head over to the election updates, former Senator Francis Kiko Pangilinan on Tuesday expressed confidence that he could secure more votes in the 2025 polls by maintaining his advocacies and campaigning harder. Pangilinan made the pronouncement after he was asked to comment on the results of a recent Post Asia survey which placed him in the 15 to 16 ranks of the several candidates. We just need to campaign as hard as we can. As they say, in this election, we have to bet for votes. But koolNews said in a mix of English and Filipino in a chance interview during his campaign's kick-off Holy Mass in Quezon City. The former senator also stressed the importance of continuing his advocacy on reducing the prices of goods, especially for the most vulnerable, as well as good and honest governance. So hopefully, if that's our message, I think we will get more votes, including the survey. But we will also get more support, he said. He then compared this year's electoral run to basketball game, counting the upcoming elections as the second quarter. But Gillian last ran in the 2022 elections for vice president, but he lost to Sara Duterte. Meanwhile, President Ferdinand Bongbong R. Marcos Jr. called out a false prophet who is facing cases for abuse of women and children while seeking a Senate seat, saying that none of the Alianza para sa Bongo Pilipinas Senate candidates are like that. Marcos said during the Alianza's proclamation rally at the General Arena here on Tuesday, none of them behave as partisans as false prophets who are facing cases for abusing of children and women. Furthermore, Marcos said none of the Alianza candidates are also linked to Philippine offshore gaming operators or Pogo hubs. The president also earlier said that he pities other political parties who are seemingly yearning for strong senatorial candidates. According to the president, it seems that some of the candidates of other parties were just asked to deliver vinegar and got certificates of candidacy for the Senate race. Marcos also said that none of the Alianza candidates are linked to bloody drug war, the corruption of public funds intended for the COVID-19 pandemic response, and support for China in the face of aggression. Look at the records of our candidates. None of them have blood in their hands to harm. None of them are involved in corruption at the height of the pandemic and who left our countrymen sick and died, he said. None of them are standing with China and who are even happy when Coast Guard ships are assaulted, when our fishermen are harassed and their catch seized, and when our islands are seized. Yeah. Also, meanwhile, President Ferdinand Bongbong R. Marcos Jr. on Tuesday stoked Filipinos' apprehension on perceived creeping Chinese influence in the country as he made a pitch for the administration's Senate slate. Will we allow Jewish previous leaders to become a province of China? Marcos Jr. said in his speech at Alianza sa Bongo Pilipinas rally in Los Norte. In 2018, then President Rodrigo Duterte said China could make the Philippines its own province. Marcos Jr. also attacked Duterte's policy on China's incursion in the West Philippine Sea and the proliferation of Chinese operated Philippine offshore gaming operator of Pogo hubs during his predecessor's term. Meanwhile, let's get into the international headlines as the Watchdog Thailand Foundation has filed a lawsuit against a Thai man who allegedly cruelly threw out stray puppy into the sea, going to seek justice despite the man's subsequent apology. The video clip that went viral on February 7 shows a man picking up a puppy and throwing it with all his strength into the sea, though he claimed that this action was intended to make the dog flee. The puppy struggled to swim back to the shore. However, the man kept throwing the dog back into the water multiple times. WDT posted a Facebook message that it wants to find this man, accusing him of animal abuse. The puppy was scared and shocked because he threw it repeatedly, the foundation said. The video clip owner apologized on his Facebook post in response to the foundation's demand. However, he justified his actions, saying the puppy had a lot of text on it. He also asked netizens to forgive him. WDT founder Sabananga Tondara told Nation TV that the foundation was collaborating with police in searching for the man in Samui Island, Surat Thani province where the incident happened. She said the foundation had sent its representative to file a lawsuit against him, confirming that the foundation would fight the case until the end. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump floated the idea that UK may be Russian someday, as his Vice President JD Vance gears up to meet Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky later this week. Pushing for an end to the nearly 3-year war with Russia, Trump discussed the conflict in an interview with broadcaster Fox News that aired Monday. They may make a deal, they may not make a deal. They may be Russian someday, or they may not be Russian someday, he said. Trump also emphasized reaping a return on investment with US aid to Ukraine, suggesting a trade for Kiev's natural resources such as rare minerals. We're going to have all this money in there, and I say I want it back. And I told them that I want the equivalent like $500 billion worth of rare earth, Trump said. And they have essentially agreed to do that, so at least we don't feel stupid. Trump also confirmed Monday that he will soon dispatch to Ukraine his special envoy Kit Kellogg, who is tasked with drawing up a proposal to help the fighting. Trump is pressing for a swift end to the conflict, while Zelensky is calling for top security guarantees from Washington as part of any deal with Russia. Kiev fears that any settlement that does not include hard military commitments such as NATO membership or the deployment of peacekeeping troops will just allow the Kremlin time to regroup and rearm for a fresh attack. Zelensky spokesman Sergei Nikiforov told AFP the Ukraine president will meet with Vance this Friday on the sidelines of the Munich Security Conference. A source in Zelensky's office said Kellogg would arrive in Ukraine on February 20 without detailing where in the country he would visit. His trip would come just days before the 3-year anniversary of Russia's invasion on February 24. Zelensky called Monday for real peace and effective security guarantees for Ukraine. Security of people, security of our state, security of economic relations, and of course our resource sustainability, not only for Ukraine but for the entire free world, he said. All of this is being decided now, Zelensky added in a video address published on social media. And finally, we are going to the entertainment with some sad news. Margareta Flores, a renowned celebrity chef, restaurateur, and owner of several high-end restaurants, has died. Her son Amado confirmed on Tuesday, February 11. She was 65 years old. No cause of death was mentioned in Amado's Instagram post, although he noted that the celebrity chef's death was sudden and unexpected. Sources said Flores died in Hong Kong. He wrote, "Dear friends and family, it is with a heavy heart that I share the sudden passing of my mom, Margareta A. Flores. Our family is mourning this unexpected loss, and we kindly ask for your prayers during this time. We will be able to share more in due time. With gratitude, Amado." Flores' death was mourned by Amando's followers in the comments, including 2024 Metro Manila Film Festival Best Supporting Actress Kaki Teodoro, Raymond Gutierrez, and Aika Robero, daughter of former Vice President Leni Robredo. Ladies and gentlemen, it is almost 11 o'clock in the evening, and that is it for koolNews Primetime. We will return with more news headlines tomorrow with koolNews at noon, along with koolNews at 6 and koolNews Primetime at 10:30 p.m. You can also send us your comments, suggestions, and feedback through our email at tvhphilippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, I'm Cairo, and this has been koolNews Primetime. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night.